This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, let me talk about the SCCM historical details, when this product started and what all versions released by Microsoft so far. So basically it's a Microsoft product, and Microsoft developed this product in the year 1994. They released it in the market, and the name of the product was SMS System Management Server. Then in the year 1999, they released another newer version like SMS 2.0, then SMS 2003 in the year 2003. Then they changed the name from SMS to SCCM, that is System Center Configuration Manager. So previously it was System Management Server, and later on they changed the name to System Center Configuration Manager, and they released SCCM 2007, SCCM 2012, SCCM 1511. As you see, 15 is what, year 2015, and 11 is month, November. So they are going with year and month. Okay, now they are using this term for most of the of its product, like for Windows 10, for Windows Server, for SCCM. They are using this naming convention. So SCCM 1511, then they released these three versions in the year 2016 in the February month, June, and October. 1610 is released in the year 2016 October. Then these three versions released in the year 2017 in February, June, and October. These three versions released in the year 2018 February, June, and October. Then these three versions released in the year 2019. Okay, last year, 1902, 1906, and 1910. But this product, as you see, this one is now MECM. This is no more SCCM, guys. SCCM is now the new name of this SCCM is MECM. MECM is what? Microsoft Endpoint Configuration Manager. It is Microsoft Endpoint Configuration Manager. So from 1910 onwards, they released, MECM 1910, and that is last year in October. And this year they have released 2002 and 2006. So 2002 is released in the year February, and 06 is released in the year June. I mean, in the month of June. So 2006 is the latest and greatest version. This is if you calculate, you will find that it is like 25 years this product is there in the market, right? If you calculate from 1994 to 2020, so almost like 25 years in the market. So it's a matured product. It is not like this product came into the market like last year or in the last 5 years. It is 25 years, and millions of devices are being managed by this product, and thousands of companies all over the globe, almost all big size and big size and medium size companies are using this product in their to manage their enterprise devices. So that's the SCCM historical details, guys. Now this is the certification exam code. This is expired last year, so it is no more valid now. You can't take this exam, so I'm going to skip this one. Now suppose if you, since you guys are going to learn this technology, right, and you would like to know the current market value of this product and the future of this one. So SCCM holds 43% of market share. 43% is a big number. So almost like all big size companies and medium size companies have SCCM. You may not find this in small size companies, but big size and medium size companies have this one. System administrators, those who are working on SCCM profile, they are earning somewhere around $45 per hour in US, Canada, Australia, Europe. That's the average salary people are getting. Then lots of opportunities are there in Indeed and Dice portal. These are the two leading job portals in US and Canada. So you can get SCCM related opportunities there. If you are in India, then you can go to Naukri or Monster. These are two leading job portals here. If you are in Gulf country, then you go to Naukri Gulf, I think. Naukri Gulf is the one which shows you the SCCM related opportunities. Now you have now the average salary in India is somewhere around 800,000 Indian rupees per year. This is like average salary, Indian rupees, 800,000 Indian rupees. And those who are working in different, like US and Canada, Australia, they are getting somewhere around 45 US dollar per hour. These are not actual salary, the average salary. You may be getting more than this or less than this, but this is the average salary. Now, SCCM also has its competitor. SCCM has its competitor like IBM Big Fix. IBM Big Fix. Then you have Altris. Then you have Landesk. Then you have Tanium. These are multiple products there in the market. These are also working as similar to SCCM, but SCCM is leading the market. It is on the top, right? It is way ahead in terms of deployment and managing devices. So it is like 43% of market share. Rest of like 2%, 1%, 5%, just a small number of deployment. So it is gonna stay in the market at least for 10 more years. If somebody comes and try to, which is better than SCCM, then it will take 10 years to get this product out from the market. So you don't have any issue. It is SCCM is like evergreen product, and you have good opportunities, and it's not going to be decommissioned from the market, as you don't have any competitor and you don't have any product which is better than this at the moment in terms of deployment. Now, SCCM has three sides: central administration side, primary side, and secondary side. We'll talk about these sides in details later on. From tomorrow onwards, what are these sides? Okay. Now I'll show you the architecture of SCCM. There are three architectural diagram in this slide. First one is here. This is for small size companies. Okay, you install a standalone primary site, and you don't suppose if you have a one location, you don't have any branch offices, just one location in Houston, and all computers are located in that location. So what you do, you install a primary site, and that primary site will manage all the computers in Houston. That is a very rare deployment, because when you are running a company, you will have some branch offices as well. But in case if it is a very small company without any branch office, you go with this kind of deployment. If you have a company which has got headquarter plus branch office both, then what you do, you suppose they are considered as medium sized companies. You will have headquarter here in Houston, and Seattle and Boston, you have second these are like branch offices. So what you do, you create a secondary site here, you install a you install a primary site here in the headquarter, and install a secondary site here, and install a secondary site. So for branch office, what you do, you install secondary site, and headquarter we keep primary site. So all these secondary site will report to primary site. So this contains your primary site plus secondary site. Okay, this is for medium sized company. And the third picture is this one for big sized organization. When you have thousands and thousands of computers, more than like 200,000 computers, or more than at least 100,000 computers. So what you do, you install multiple primary site 1, primary site 2, and primary site 3. Okay, this is for like Accenture, Deloitte, or IBM, a big organization, and you will have more than one primary site, and all those primary site will report to central administration site. So it's gonna centralized management device, centralized device management. Please put yourself on mute, guys. Now you have secondary site here, you have secondary site and secondary site here. Clear?
Yeah.
So that's
Kaushik, I have some doubt on these things.
yeah.
So how many management point they will keep for standalone and primary site, or otherwise you are explaining all the different kind of configurations, right? So how
Management
many,
point,
yeah, how
management
many
point,
management point?
you keep two management points. Okay, mostly one management point is okay, but two management point, because if one goes down, then other management point is available for communication purpose. Okay, for medium sized company, you have multiple management point. For each secondary, you have a management point. Each secondary will have MP here, MP here, and primary will also have a MP management point. Okay, give me 1 minute. Somebody calling me. Sorry, yeah. What is the question, guys? Hello?
So for this side, how many, yeah, management point and how many distribution point required?
Which side?
That's my question. For all three,
You know,
standalone and
standalone,
cache configuration and
standalone, we go with one or two maximum. Okay, and
okay.
this one, the second one, medium-sized companies, you have multiple management point for each secondary site will have management. We'll talk about these things in details. That's not a problem. And in central administration side, you have many management points. Okay, each primary will have management point. Each secondary will have management point. So that is how the one primary, actually you understand the capability of one primary site, how much management point one primary site can have. One primary site can have at least 25 management point. Okay, one secondary site, sorry, one secondary site can have one management point. Clear? Clear or
Sure,
not?
clear.
We'll talk.
Yeah.
So when we go in the installation part, then we will see how we install management point here on secondary. How do we install in management point on primary? That will come later on. So these are the three architectural diagram, guys, for medium, small, medium, and big size companies. This is one more architectural diagram. CAS is on the top. There are two primary sites, and both are reporting to CAS, and all these secondary site reporting to primary, all these secondary site reporting to this primary. Clear? Database travels, all site has database, secondary, primary, and central. Each will have database. As you see, this is database, database, and database. All has database. So secondary will send the data to primary, and the primary will replicate the data to central. So it is basically the from downward to upward data traveling. Then we have roles, management point, distribution point, software update point. We'll talk about these things later on when we go in the training from tomorrow onwards. Now I'm going to show you the features and functionalities of SCCM. Suppose if you go to if you are working on SCCM, or if you would like to deploy SCCM, what all things you can do through SCCM. Okay, so basically you can do all these tasks. There are many tasks which you can do through SCCM, but these are some common tasks which you can do through SCCM, like asset management, compliance management, client management and administrative feature. Hardware and software inventory you can get from the devices. Asset intelligence to categorize the software. Software consumption you can monitor, like software metering is one of the important feature of SCCM. Application deployment, you can deploy application to the devices. You can deploy patches, you can deploy operating system, you can manage your contents. These are main features of SCCM, like application, software updates, and operating system. Mostly we deploy SCCM to do these three tasks: application, patches, and operating system. Rest all are like add-on features of SCCM. Compliance, to find out how many computers are compliant, non-compliant. Power management, you can deploy power policy. Client health, endpoint protection for antivirus. You can manage your Android, iPhone, iOS devices, mobile device management. Role-based administration, you can give certain roles to certain administrators. You have multiple roles available. Based on their expertise, you can assign roles to SCCM administrators. You can remote into users' devices through SCCM, remote management. Reporting, you get reports in Excel, CSV, PDF, Word, multiple formats are there. Monitoring, you can monitor SCCM server and client and component. All you can do through SCCM monitoring feature. These are basic features and functionalities of SCCM. There are many more which I have not included in this slide. Now, lab setup. So, my training is completely practical. Okay, so I want everyone to set up their own lab. If you would like to set up your lab on your laptop or desktop, then you have to have minimum this configuration: 12 GB of RAM, quad core processor, 300 GB of hard disk space. That's the minimum configuration of your laptop or desktop. If you do not have this one, then you create your Azure Cloud Data Center subscription, and that gives you 30 days free trial. 30 days free trial. You can create your servers and client computers in the cloud, and you can remotely connect to those computers. So it is 30 days free trial, right? Free trial without any, you don't have to pay anything. It is free of cost. You can create 4 computers in the cloud, like in Indonesia or California. You can create those computers in those in Azure data center, and you can remotely connect to these computers from your laptop. Let's say this is your laptop, you can remotely connect to these computers.
And after the 30 days, we don't have to pay anything extra. After 30 days, and it's not going to require us to buy it, right?
After 30 days, it is going to ask you to change the subscription from free trial to pay as you go. If you are not interested, you can disable your account, or it will get disabled automatically. It is not going to charge you anything.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Lab architecture will be like this.
Not good, right? 8 GB RAM. That wouldn't work. 8 GB RAM instead of 12 GB in the requirement.
8 GB, it will be able to work, but you will get slowness. So I normally do not recommend people who have less
than 12.
What is the, you have SSD or a spinning disk, hard disk? Which one?
Spinning hard disk.
Then I would not recommend. If it was SSD, then you could have tried on that one, 8 GB of RAM.
Oh, okay, got you.
SSD is like, fast processing.
Faster.
It is a solid state drive. It is giving you good performance.
Okay.
Or you can try enhancing your, upgrading your computer, like put 8 GB of memory if that is extendable, plus get one this one SSD USB disk, and in that USB you can install all your SCCM related lab.
Oh, okay, got you.
But I would not recommend, if you are, don't waste your money now. If
just do it in the free trial.
Yeah, use free trial and create your subscription, perform all the tasks, and then once you are done, you can create another free 30 days free trial.
Okay, got it.
Now lab architecture will be like this. You will have three computers, three servers and one client computer. So these are servers. Three servers will be there on three different hardware. I mean, you will have three separate computers. One will be domain controller, second primary side, third will be your database, and the last one will be your client computer. This one is the Windows 10 computer, where we will be deploying application, we will deploy patches, and operating system will perform all the tasks here on this box. All will be on the same LAN network so that they can talk to each other.
Okay.
Question, guys?
PowerShell, is that being used with it as well?
Yes, I'll show you PowerShell as well. How do we use PowerShell in SCCM? First of all, I would like to show you how do we set up our lab. You see, either you set it up on your local box. I have a 16 gigabyte of RAM and octa-core processor, and this is my SCCM lab: domain controller, database, SCCM, and client computer. There are 4 different computers I have, and all of them are on the same LAN network. This is my local lab.
Okay.
Now, if you want to see my Azure lab, then this is my Azure lab, wherein this is my free trial account. I have subscribed for 30 days free trial, and I created 4 different computers: database, domain, SCCM, and Windows 10. And these are now connected. I think they are connected. You see, this is my SCCM server and database. And these computers are located in West US. I don't know whether it is where exactly, in which data center, but they are located in West US, and I have remotely connected to these computers.
And these are all in your what you call it? These are all in cloud.
Yeah, these are in West US, right? As you see, West US resource. This is the location, West US, probably in California or somewhere in the west coast of United States. So I have remotely connected to these computers. Okay. So that is your SCCM lab. Plus, I hope you guys would have received the course content. If not, let me take you through that one, the course content of SCCM. So first of all, we will talk about the SCCM benefit of each and every site. We'll talk about the sites, then we'll deploy one primary site, then we'll discover and organize resources, we'll deploy clients to the devices, we'll do hardware and software inventory and all, reports, queries, monitoring, application deployment, patches deployment, operating system deployment, endpoint protection, compliance baseline evaluation, mobile device management, power management, backup, disaster and recovery, install a secondary site, and these are some miscellaneous tasks. We'll upgrade SCCM from old version to the latest version. As you see, we haven't, what is the version? I think I am using 2002 now, which is released in the year, this year, February, yes, 2002, and 2006 is available. So I can download and install this one to upgrade my SCCM server from old to new one. So that is how it is done. Any question, anyone?
So do you also provide like backend support if a person is working with SCCM?
Yes, I support that one as well.
Okay, got it.
Now, Dinesh, you have any question? I think you joined late, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Dinesh, you got the link from where? You got it from Sampath?
No, you sent through WhatsApp. So,
okay, I send that to you. Okay, fine. Yeah, go ahead. Any questions?
Yeah, basically, one of my organization having the different kind of architect, like they have separate SCCM server and everything, but AD and other servers are in a different one. So SCCM server domain name and everything is different. So how they will intercommunicate with these two?
Yeah, that's not a problem. Yeah, SCCM basically needs need Active Directory to get the resources, you know, to get the information from there. Let's say user related information, the computer related information, security, domain. So basically you will have a forest, right? And multiple domains, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So you will have forest and multiple domains. That means by default it has the trust relationship between the domains. So active SCCM will be able to communicate to Active Directory, get the information from there. Like it will fetch the resources, and then we will be able to deploy clients and start managing the devices and all.
Okay. How will we establish the trust?
That is actually Active Directory related task. So you
Okay.
in Active Directory we have okay in Active Directory we have Active Directory domain and trust. Okay, we can create trust. If you have one forest and multiple domains, automatically it will create trust, right? Because it will be a part of same forest. But if you want to create the trust relationship, then you have this option, Active Directory domain and trust, right? And this tool will help you to create the trust relationship between two domains. Understood?
Yeah. Yeah. It will be one ways, right? Or both it will trust.
Depends on you. Either you create one-way trust or two-way trust. That is doable. Okay.
Okay.
So that is actually a active related task which we will not discuss in this I mean SCCM training. Okay, because these things are done by
Hmm.
the Active Directory administrators. SCCM is basically to manage devices and um, deploy application and patches and all, so that you will have complete control on the devices. Okay.
Okay, so SCCM is
Yeah, sure.
mainly used to control devices, other clients' devices, I believe, right?
Hmm?
So
Sorry,
SCCM is basically used to control other
your voice is breaking up.
clients' devices. Oh, can you hear me better now?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I was asking. SCCM is mainly used to control clients' systems, basically.
Yes, SCCM, the main task of SCCM is the device. It is basically enterprise device management. So whether you have Windows 7, 10, Windows 8 server, right? You can manage those devices. You can also manage your Linux boxes plus Mac computers. You can, let's say you have to deploy Google Chrome on 10,000 computers. You can use
Right.
SCCM if you have to
Okay.
deploy patches to 10,000 computers. You have to do it manually. You can do it. You can automate it through SCCM. So there are
Okay.
many tasks which you can automate it through SCCM.
Okay. Now, do you guys also provide after the training? Do you guys also like work on resumes and do like job placements or no?
No, not job placement, but resume. Yes, I will help you with the resume. That's not a
Okay, gotcha.
problem.
Okay.
If you have any interview in schedule, then I can prepare you for the interview as well. That's also doable. I can do that. Now, any other question?
Oh,
Sushad, do you
okay,
have any
perfect.
question? Satish?
Hi, sir. It's fine for me. I can understand because I have a little knowledge in SSM, so these things and all.
Oh, okay.
I can.
Perfect. Satish,
Yeah, Chef, can you just share through this installation guide for SCCM installation?
installation guide.
Yeah,
Okay, you just need that installation guide, nothing else. Okay, so in the in the training, I'm gonna guide you step by step how to go about it, and I'll guide you through.
yeah, sure. Thank you.
So this was just the demo session, so I'm not going into details, guys. Okay. Now you tell me, Satish, you got the link from? Did I send you or Sampath?
Yeah, I got the link from the Chaitanya.
Chaitanya. Oh, okay, Chaitanya. I sent to Chaitanya. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
And Waji?
I got, I mean, this one, second link I got it from you, but the first one I got it from Srinivas.
Srinivas. Okay, understood. Uh, okay, so any questions? So tomorrow onwards, I'm starting a new batch. 7:30 same time, India time. So 7:30 is what? Somewhere around 9 o'clock, no, 10 o'clock US time, US EST, Eastern Standard Time.
Right, it's you said 9:30?
No, 10 o'clock.
7:30. 7:30 Indian Eastern Time, right?
7:30 India morning.
Okay,
Tomorrow.
so it's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be 10 Eastern Time.
Right. For you, if you are in Eastern time zone, then it is 10 o'clock for you, 10 p.m.
Night, yes, sir.
Yes. Those who are in Dubai, I think Sushad, you are in Dubai.
Yeah, I'm in Dubai.
Okay, so that will be 6 o'clock for you morning.
Yeah, okay.
And other guys where I don't know the location of you guys, Dinesh, Satish, Arif.
Yeah, I'm from Bangalore.
Okay, so if you are in India, then it is 7:30 India time. If you are interested, then
Yeah.
you message me on WhatsApp. Okay. And
What is your WhatsApp number?
you can reach to Srinivas. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Sampath. Yes. You got the link from Srinivas. You just message to him, and
Okay.
he will let you know. So
Okay, got it.
so from tomorrow onwards, the session will start, guys. Okay.
Okay, got it.
And the session will be for 1 month, 1.5 hour session, Monday to Friday.
Mhm. Got it.
Okay.
Okay. Any question before I wrap it up? All good?
Oh, about PowerShell. What the PowerShell? It will be used in one of our fourth machine, or we will use it on the main desktop computer.
No. PowerShell, basically it is, you can use PowerShell to do SCCM related task. Let's say you have to deploy application or create collection. You can also do it through SCCM. You can choose this connect via Windows PowerShell. So whatever you can do through GUI, this one, the console is GUI, right? You can almost do everything through this PowerShell. Okay. So I'm gonna show you some of the PowerShell script so that you can use that PowerShell script to automate your task and offload your, if you have to do multiple tasks, so you can do through PowerShell. So
Got
basic
it.
command, not in PowerShell, because not in deep in PowerShell, because this is not PowerShell class, this is SCCM class. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Any question, guys?
Just last question that from me. I was actually checking out your website. It showed that you do also teach Linux courses. They're separate.
Linux courses. You get in touch with Srinivas. He will guide you on that one. Okay.
Okay, no problem, sir.
Okay, guys. Thank you, everyone. I hope
Thank you.
the session was informative. And if you are interested, then you have to send a hi message to me on WhatsApp, and then I'll take it forward. And Waji, you need to send it to Srinivas.
Srinivas. Okay, got it, sir. No problem. Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a good
Bye-bye,
one.
guys.
Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.